Don't want to give chat too much time. Then they think about it too much. Hey, it's Anthony. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. What is Allurin's game plan? Says I'm Tiki. Good question. So Allurin's game plan is to play the mid-range game. It could play a fair mid-range game with value creatures, Baleful Strix, Icefang Coatl. It has Force of Will, Brainstorm, all that fun stuff. But it also has a combo kill with Allurin, the 4-mana enchantment that gives all creatures mana value 3 or less flash and can be cast for free. And Acererak, Steadfast Leader. Acererak from Forgotten Realms, which is a 3-mana legendary black creature that says when it enters the battlefield, venture into the dungeon, and if you have not yet completed Tomb of Annihilation, return it to your hand. So the two of those can create an infinite combo where you just keep playing Acererak, returning it to your hand, and draining your opponent to death with Lost Mine of Phandelver. That's the plan for Allurin. So Allurin doesn't need the combo to win. It has creatures that can attack. It has Grist that can take over, crowded board states and stuff like that. But it has the combo kill that you have to watch out for. And that's my explanation, everybody. I'm Tiki. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. 66% favored for Allurin, says chat. A lot of channel points on the line again, over 10,000. All right, here's Baleful Strix. So from Allurin so far, we see the Ponders and we see the value creatures that I mentioned before. Baleful Strix now on the board. Baleful Strix doesn't get as much play in Legacy now as it did at one point. It was once a top creature in the format. Oh, let me update the score. It's obviously 0-0 now. This is game 1.
Yep. Yes. Yes. Do the bolt. I feel like that's your favorite part. Do the 2. Sure.
The music is killing me. How did he cast that? Oh, was something cast with the wrong mana? If it was, I missed it. And the YouTube commenters are going to find it, and they're going to complain. As they should. YouTube commenters that complain about misplays and game rule violations, you're actually doing a good thing, I think. As long as everybody's respectful about it, everybody has something to learn. Okay. So a forest and a swamp cast a Strix. That's unfortunate. I'll have to watch that back later. Plague Engineer comes down here. I'm assuming on human. If it comes down. It's found off Living Wish. Yorion to hand for Ronald. And a port on upkeep tapping something that leads to a Abrupt Decay on Vial. Attacking for 2. And pass. Second port. Caracas also on the table for Ronald. And here's Solitude. All right. Maybe someone went back and checked. Nice Fang Coatl comes down. Gets Source to Plowshared. Let's see if that resolves. I see a Force of Negation in George's hand. And the Plague Engineer we know about. Cast Force of Negation on the Source of Plowshares. So the Ice Fang Coatl is going to resolve. Nope, doesn't. I mean, it does, but then it gets Source of Plowshare. Okay. Sorry, I mean, I got all mixed up there. It got plowed.
Living Wish. I take 6.
Living Wish into Grist.
Taking all pictures. Cool. I will make
Third port.
Yeah, so I those 2 games so 18-20.
All right. Let's see what happens here. Oh, Skyclave hitting Grist. Oh, wait, no. He hit Belflestrix. Okay. And Yorion gets Force of Willed. Grist gets attacked by Solitude now.
I guess put the plug in here. Wait, I forgot you brainstormed. What did he pitch? Force?
Force to Force.
George thinking about blocks here, I guess, on the attack on Grist. Blocked with the insect, which leaves Grist a little bit more vulnerable. Now another insect comes down. Here's Plague Engineer. What do you name here?
Spirit. It's a Spirit. Oop.
All right, Plague Engineer on Spirit it is. Let's see if Ronald has any good draws. I think George is Hellbent. Grist, Insect, Plague Engineer on board, so 2 blockers. Skyclave Apparition is now a 1/1. Belflestrix tucked under there indicates a 2-power illusion is at stake if it dies. Planes. Ronald with plenty of mana. Skyclave Apparition hitting Plague Engineer. It's pretty good. And gonna trade an insect for. Oh no, it's not a trade anymore because Plague Engineer's gone. So chump block with the insect and Grist goes down to 3. Triple port on upkeep, tapping all the black. Another insect, and then a shardless agent. Reveal Acererak Aluren. That's funny. Grist. And then an Ice Fang Coatl comes down. So the combo was on the top of the deck. Top 2 cards of the deck were the two card combo, excuse me, of Allurin and Acererak. Kind of bad attacks now. A 3/3 and a 2/2 illusion are at stake if the Skyclaves die. Solitude. They should have gave Solitude Menace. They should have gave Solitude should have had Menace. Would have been a little bit better. Or Fear. Maybe Solitude should have had Fear. Nobody agrees. Grief already has that. That's true. Grief does have Menace. They gave Solitude the cheesy white ability of Lifelink.
Trop, swamp, and
Horsemanship. There we go. Jay Liddy knows what's up. Exactly, Lewin. See, like we got some future game designers in chat here.
Blue, also black, blue, green, green. Okay, so
Yeah, Solitude having banding would have been great.
2, 3.
Maybe like Rampage 5 on Fury too.
This is
Yeah, it is pretty good. Lifelink. Is Lifelink lame? Should we do a poll on this? Is Lifelink lame, or do people like Lifelink in general? If they announce tomorrow Lifelink is no more, we're not doing that ability anymore, would anybody be upset? Maybe a few limited players. Lifelink sucks, right? Why do we need that ability? Frustrating to play against. As far as Gristlebrand goes, I agree. What ability should Gristlebrand have had besides Lifelink? Like if you delete Lifelink from the card and add a different ability, what ability should it be? It should probably be. I'm trying to think of like a flavor win. Flying and. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. Oh no, not the fade. No, not the phage touch text. Death touch would probably be the one though, right? It'd probably have to be death touch for Gristlebrand. That's like the black ability. Yeah, you're right, Luinil. Once Gristlebrand comes in, you're dead anyway. It's Anthony wants the old ability, the Spirit Link ability back.
It's only 3, right?
Yep.
Targets?
Chop forest.
Chop forest?
Chop bayou.
Chop bayou?
Yeah, should we just, you know, I know Sarah Angel and Nostalgia and all that, but should we just get rid of Vigilance already? Should we just get rid of it already? I think everybody has had enough of Vigilance at this point. Right? Ability sucks.
Go to draw step.
The best Vigilance creature in all of Legacy is a germ token that gets it from Batterskull. That's so true, Luino. Oh man. I think we got to get rid of Lifelink and Vigilance. Just delete them from the game. That's it. I've had it.
Targets?
I've had it. White's new ability should be like whenever this creature attacks, make 3 food tokens or something.
In response to the targets.
Let's get something new.
Pay 1 life. Pass. Trigger?
Just go.
Okay, I can trigger. Okay.
Food link, yeah. Whenever the creature deals damage, you get that many foods.
Again.
George going off at the door.
Ponder. Shuffle.
I feel like I've said this so many times on stream now. Unstable, limited, was so fun. And if you didn't play it, you missed out. Yes. The new blood tokens are actually really cool. I like that they're doing these tokens now, like treasure and food and all that. All right, George gets that game and all that. I think the whole thing is great. Although, I have a complaint. Blood and food tokens should not be artifacts. They shouldn't. They shouldn't be artifacts. They should have just been colorless tokens. With no type. Yeah. Unfortunately, they probably had to be artifacts. I get it, but I don't like it. I mean, would it be so bad if they were like token dash food, like no type? Would that be so bad? I think we're on a roll with card design right now. I think we should all get hired. All right, Spirit Link. What am I saying? Stoneforge puts in Cauldron Come Play At, and Icefang Coatl comes into play for George.
Okay, cool. I'll play it. Every time. I related to that. Okay, fine. Whatever.
Enchantment would make more sense. I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, 2 for every you can. 2 for yeah.
You gain 8. Yeah, you got 24. Yep.
Or like, yeah, I don't know. Never mind.
Yep. At least I have time, right?
Yeah,
Ron, a grand total of 3 ivory.
you do have
Yeah,
Especially with that.
You gotta
Well,
pick up a beautiful.
It's not that big. You know, like, just
I just I need to put like one glass cone in anything.
Yep.
Cool.
Draw.
And I can be another.
All right, looks like Ronald's way ahead in this game. As we saw last game, though, and I talked about this when we started the round, Allurin was able to hold off Ronald until eventually Georgia was able to get the combo. It can play a long game really well, Allurin. It's not a fast combo deck like some of the other combo decks in the format.
9.
Would
Would you like to cast that?
Yes.
Doing this way.
Okay. Go ahead.
Draw.
One more way.
Go ahead.
Spirit of the Labyrinth comes down here. Potentially.
Would you like a third one?
George down to 3, though. To fetch here. I mean, doubt the Spirit of the Labyrinth is super relevant at this point. The Phyrexian Germ equipped with Cauldron Complat is the real threat. Yorion is in the companion zone. It is not in play, in case you just joined. There's Allurin. There's Acererak. Path to Exile.
Where do you gotta That's on camera. There's also on.
Yeah.
Shardless Agent in response reveals a Ponder, and that is game. All right, we're going to game 3. Path to Exile saved Ronald and prevented the combo kill there.
I see. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Good?
I guess.
Turn 1 Ponder for George. And a Mother of Runes for Ronald. Just getting promptly hit? No. Baleful Strix.
Yeah, but don't play anything until I draw. You can draw.
From behind. So
Can I cut?
Dissolve your Ragavan.
Right.
Draw that.
Draw this?
Yes. No, just draw the card.
It's like you kind of
There you go.
operate on Ragavan, like you can.
Okay. Go ahead.
Dissolve it
What?
all. Yeah, true. So you need to
What was that? I think they were just messing around. Thalia comes down for Ronald.
Well, I mean, it's good. It's really good. Like, I just don't
Cool.
The thing that was really, the thing that I can see he was going through his mind is he was like debating to hold them until he got the wasteland.
There's Richard and Port. Sanctum Prelate.
Because I think he was thinking in his head, like, I don't want to commit the board, at least the board until I get him off life, and then he just has to. Until you get out, you have it.
It's a sword.
What's that?
Nothing. I was saying, I don't think that's like a great way to play it, because what if I don't have a sword? Like, I drew the swords.
No, that's why he committed.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm reading him, but I feel like he was turning to his head. I was like, yeah, I think I'm supposed to hold these.
George, you're about to respond to this Sanctum Prelate with a nice fang, I believe. Nope, a brainstorm. It costs 1 extra because of Thalia. Can't even really. I mean, does it make sense to not name? What number do you name if you're Ronald?
If I'm already like,
Okay, it's gonna be 4.
if I'm already
Got the answer before I can speculate on it, but I guess there's like a few different. It depends on what Ronald has in hand. There's a few different numbers you can name of a lot of relevance.
Came back and your hand was already revealed. I didn't know what had happened.
I think all numbers 1 through 4 are fair game if your hand lines up with the other mana values of possibility. Burrow now to yard.
then I could have gotten the second one. But I could have
Oh, you had 2 fetches on the book.
Green.
Ow.
Yeah.
But either way, it's not a great strategy. It's a service. It has happened to me.
Usually
before.
green.
I
Isn't this
learned, but
blue or
only
black,
like
Holland?
top-
Oh, is it blue or black?
Like,
I'm sorry.
I've like pinned you.
Blue or black, yeah.
My bad.
I was just like, I'm pretty sure that's only blue or
I
black.
think holding you.
It is on
holding
tap.
you, and that's the only time I've done. But yeah, I don't think you ever do. Or actually, no.
Okay, the Cavern Harpy trigger accidentally returned the Birds of Paradise for a second. Cavern Harpy blocks Thalia, bounces back to hand, takes 1. Gotta pay 1 life for that.
Still going. Usually they have a way to answer engine post board lock on it.
Is Nazovic your best card against this deck?
Against blue red Delver?
Do I?
Yeah, I've up to 3. I've been debating 4. But 4 is just really not enough room for it, and I've been drawing up matchups with 4 too much.
But with like,
Yorion to hand for Ronald.
Delver's the Murktide, right? Because I can answer pretty much everything else pretty easily, or I have enough. It's not fast enough. I can. Rakken's not hitting anything relevant, right? You're not prop-loading your stuff.
Strix comes back down. Let's see if the Cavern Harpy comes back. Sanctum Prelate on 4 stops the combo for now. Thoughtseize you. Huh. Flickerwis, Yorion, land. Yorion gets thrown in the trash. Flickerwis, Port, I believe, and Wasteland. Port and Plains were the cards in hand for Ronald. Another fetch.
Yeah, but I can't like overcommit. Like I'm definitely not trying to combo out of 2020 just got
right, yeah, there's so much white.
Yeah.
It's just exhausting.
Whereas blue red Delver is a totally different mindset.
So what do you just grind him out with like market exploration
Against which one?
against blue white red?
Oh, yeah, the long game. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should just change Graveyard to trash. Like, officially. I think it just sounds a lot better. Tormont's Crypts is exile target player's trash.
Is that a swing?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Actually, it was last week.
Did
my
you even
match,
untap it?
I was like,
I did.
Oh, okay.
I went draw, attack.
I didn't see you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it back.
I'm sorry.
Because against control decks, I feel that that is still better than Saga.
I know this is a serious match, but the players are having fun. Players are having fun. They're finding fun in this high stakes, really important match.
angles
Tap the
where
drop.
it acts like it's just
Go ahead.
you're just playing lands and you're just making tokens like fucking like I don't care. It's free, you know. And some people get really weird about putting lands in your sideboard as land spell, but I put Field of Dead back in my sideboard. Some people think it's like weird.
Recast the Belfast Strix.
In Rug Delver, when there was like when there was Renaissance and stuff, you put Proportation and Crocus in there.
Oh no. When Run 6 was legal, I wasn't playing lands.
What land did you play last turn? Oh, you played the Planeswalker Spell.
People are talking about when Ren and 6 was legal in the background. I wasn't playing at all when Ren and 6 was legal in Legacy. I was really busy. I just hadn't had a chance to jump in for some rounds of Legacy. So I just missed the whole thing. And when Ren and 6 got banned, I was kind of like I had like some I don't know. I shed a tear because I was like, damn, I never even got a chance to try the damn thing. Nice.
The Run 6 just replaced Gamble. The Okos replaced something I forgot.
And at the time, I either bought or traded into 2 Ren and 6. And it brings us back to what we were talking about earlier about Ragavan and how expensive the card is. Now, Ren and 6 ended up, it's not all about the money, but Ren and 6 ended up being a staple in Modern and sustaining its, whatever people paid for it. But an already expensive format like Legacy, we do have to be careful about those things. Because I had Ren and 6s that I just, still to this day, have never used. And that's kind of lame.
I was doing Vintage Cube this past week, so I would just get Oko a lot. Like Oko carried me through so many of my Vintage Cube.
Yeah, Ren and 6 has gone way up.
Yeah, and just like especially in the Vintage Cube, people were like, Shanta, like, okay, cast Oko, make your thing.
Yeah, you're making
Go.
I got this.
I think Ren and 6 even had a reprint too on the list. Am I right on that? I know the list reprints are not really making much difference on the market, but yeah. Yeah, it like barely counts. Just puts like a few more copies in circulation. I was in over the weekend I was in Hudson, New York, about 2 hours north of New York City, and had a great weekend up there. I was near Hudson anyway. And anyway, I stopped at a game store on the way back to New York City, and I saw a player in there at the counter, a Magic player at the counter, talking with the clerk or the person who works there and saying, should I buy a set booster or should I buy a draft booster of Modern Horizons 2? And the person behind the counter said, oh, you should definitely buy a set booster. It's like $2 more, I think they said, but I mean, it's just a way better deal than the draft boosters. And I thought about it afterwards. I should probably stay quiet and let people do whatever they want. But I was like, yeah, I think you should get a set booster. I still feel like the set booster, draft booster thing is still not. And this person said they're just buying it to crack it. That's the key detail I left out. They're not drafting. They're just buying it to crack it. People are still. Oh, what card was that? Oh, that was Uro. People are still not sure about what boosters they should be buying and when and for what, and the list. Like, so many people don't even know what it is yet. Like, the whole thing is just a mess right now. I don't know if it's a COVID thing or a marketing thing or if maybe it doesn't even matter at all. I'm just thinking about stuff that doesn't matter, but I just thought that was an interesting little thing I witnessed where someone didn't even understand what was going on. Yeah. Most players are pretty casual. I don't think it really matters. That's true, except like we should just have the casual players know which boosters they should buy. Also, the rent is too damn high. That's a separate topic for another time, but yeah, the rent is too damn high. It's ridiculous.
I don't think you can.
Okay.
I forgot.
It's
Yeah.
one-sided.
Draw.
It stops paradoxical outcome.
Human?
You just
Yeah,
resolve
that's
them.
right. That's right.
So my games with my friend who plays.
Yeah, I'm playing 4 Power Blast in the main, which is also backpacking me a lot through a lot of games too.
Cast it.
I am.
That's why
I'm
I'm
casting.
that's right. I've replaced
Mind
all
break.
3 games with Power Blast now.
All right, there we go. George gets there.